Live, uncut, unedited. Tell the truth and shame the devil.
All right.
You already know what it is. Live, uncut, unedited.
Unedited. Look at me. I can't even repeat myself. All right, people. Live, uncut, unedited. We on here. We live today. Streaming live. YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, all at the same time. At the same time. And we want to talk about the Crime Chase speaks on the crime here in the city of Chicago. All right. Hey, Valisa Lewis. How you doing? All right. And it's a lot going on, people. A lot going on. Some sad situations and all around the world. And I don't want to hear that stuff, that old black on black crime stuff. Get out of here with that stuff. We all kill each other. You got the European war over in Russia right now and Ukraine. That's a European war. And they are slaughtering each other right now. I'm telling you. You got the Palestinians and the European Jews. They're killing each other right now as we speak. So don't come on here like black people, the only ones on here shooting and killing and all that. We just the only ones exploited in the media. You know, some folks, only time that they feel good about themselves when they talk down on other people, show other people faults and failures. You got those type of people. They ain't about nothing. They don't feel like nothing until they talk down on other people. Mistakes and failures and all that. Real talk. D in the house. I see you, bro. I see you. Make sure y'all share this video. Keep it live, uncut, unedited. Yes. I tell you, people, y'all gonna learn to listen. I'm telling you. We got listen. We talking about crime now. We talking about how to survive in the city of Chicago. Because some folks think this is a joke. They think because they go to church, it can't happen to them. There's a lot of things they think they can't do. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, people. They think it is. But I tell you one thing. Ain't nobody, listen, I'm telling you, people, it's real. When I tell you it's real, it's real, it's real, it's real. It's real. I tell you. All right, come on in, people. Just live, uncut, unedited.
You already know what it is.
What is
live, uncut, unedited.
This is where we tell the truth and shame the devil. Come on in, people. Come spread some love. All right, Facebook, make sure y'all share on your page. All right, what up, Big Drew 079? No, that's right. Man, listen, brother Drew, listen. Let me just say something, bro. Listen. The fake crime chase ain't gonna tell you not to sit in no cars. I'm gonna tell you not to sit in these cars in these high crime areas. A sitting duck is a dead duck. Period. Don't let these people send y'all off. Trust me. You don't know who's doing all this killing. You don't know. If no one is getting caught, you just can't assume that because a person get killed in the black community is by the hands of another black person. You just don't know. You don't know. Period. And I sound like a broken record. No sitting in these cars in these high crime areas. And don't get sent off. Because you smoke a blunt or two, a little tipsy, you got courage now to do something that you know you don't supposed to be doing. You're taking a chance. It's not worth it. Don't get sent off. It's not worth it. Don't get sent off. I'm telling you. I see it happen all the time. And most of the time, it's the woman that get killed, and the guy normally lives. But in some cases, they both get killed. You know what a case just happened last night, the other day? Hey, a 19-year-old male and 25-year-old female sitting in the car. Come on now. People, it can happen to any one of us. It's dangerous sitting in these cars. Well, everybody know me. I don't bother nobody. You ain't got to bother nobody. These fools on these Percocets pills and ecstasy pills and lean and nodding and snorting and all that. They ain't thinking straight. And that's why when the other guy come out taking my name, Crimechaser and all that stuff, man, my only concern was build your own name. You go out there, do something wrong, people gonna think it's me. And that's the only concern that I had. That was one of the concerns. And taking my name, building clout, posting like me, got everybody thinking we together. We're not together at all. Tell you that. So do not be inboxing me. Nothing he do. Nothing. I'm saying it. I said it. Trust me. I'm not a snitch. I'm a reporter. I report the news. I don't tell on people. Trust me. And I'm not going to get in trouble for somebody else's sins at all. Don't know what you're doing. You're getting out here reporting and you're talking too much. You know, this thing is real out here. You're dealing with people's lives. And let me say something to these people out there. Anybody out there that's out there chasing crime, remember, you better be careful what you say about a victim, a gunshot victim, because even the worstest person out there got somebody that love them and will kill you about them. I'm telling you, we can all know that a person got shut up was a terrible person, but you better not get on live and say nothing about that person, because that might be your last voice here on earth. I'm telling you. So you got to be careful what you say about people on these lives and what you report. This thing is serious. This is not a joke. This is real life. You can't listen, people. Why do you think that I can go and show my face? I got to walk around with, I don't have to walk around with security guards and all that, because I know what I'm doing. I'm not trying to hide my face. I tell anybody that's reporting crime, if you reporting crime, claiming that you will help to the community, show your face. Introduce yourself to the community. Quit hiding behind a mask. Quit hiding behind the video. Put your face in the video so people can see who's reporting. See, I don't believe in that. That's why when you see me post pictures on social media, I put the Crimechaser on there so you'll know who I am. Real talk. I've helped found missing women, missing girls, missing boys. I've helped families, car accidents, fires, reported on all these things. I'm legit. I go back 5, 6, 7 years. You go on my page, it's consistent. Trust me. People out here trying to do this work, and it's a serious work. This ain't about no clout chasing. Crimechaser is like a storm chaser. It can cost you your life. A storm chaser can get killed by the storm, following the storm. You have to have precautions, cautions. Come on, people. It's an art and skill to this thing. I've learned through trial and error what to say, what not to say, when to film, when not to film. Can't do it, people. Sometime when you on a crime scene reporting, the perpetrator coming right back on the scene. Right back on the scene. They do it. And we'll ask you what happened. I'll be like, all I know, somebody got shot. And that's it. I wasn't there. I didn't see it. Seriously, people, we have to be careful what we say. Even reporting the news. Even reporting the news. I don't care what name you go under. You have to be careful. Now, we all can make mistakes, because sometimes none of us get it right all the time. But just making up things, assuming things, that's not cool. Now, if you want to live in Chicago, I'm telling you how to live. I'm going to tell you what not to do. Not to sit in no car in these high crime areas, man, in these neighborhoods. I don't care if you're a pastor, I don't care if you're a wife or whatever you are, what type of profession you or title you hold in this life, you better not be getting caught sitting in these cars for an extended period of time. Ain't no telling what might happen. You don't know who coming through here shooting black people. We just don't know. For many years, the media used to write up a white SUV, a black SUV, a silver SUV come through, and that's all we heard, gunshots. And that's all how they used to write it up. Nobody get caught. Normally, when a person sits in a car, they get like a shot in the back of the head or the neck or the back. It's always in that area. Always. That's the blind side. Always. Be careful, people. Please be careful out here. Please be careful. All right. Let's get to the ladies. Now, ladies, you know I love y'all, but I got to tell you the truth. I got to
Tell the truth.
And what?
And shame the devil.
Ladies, I got to tell the truth. Now, let me say something, ladies. And I know some of y'all like slick guys. And I know you like, we call them worldly guys. They look good, they dress sharp, and the locks hanging on down, the skin smooth, making a little money here and there. You impressed with that. But the nerd, you don't want the nerd. He too square. He don't drink. He don't smoke. He's just too plain for you. There's no excitement there for you. But let me tell you something about the gunslinger that you like, that you want to be seen with, it, that's popular. That gunslinger is a target. Ladies, if you know, everywhere he goes, there's always a confrontation on social media, at the club, at the theater, at the festival. Everywhere he go, at the concert, it's always a problem. Some stuff going on. You better leave him alone. He's a target. Because number one, most of you ladies got the apartments, you got the cars, you got the jobs, you got it going on. I'm not hating, I'm congratulating. God bless you. But you letting these thugs drive your vehicle to commit crimes in your vehicle that you don't even know nothing about. They doing carjackings in your vehicle. They doing smashing and grabbing, whatever you want to call it. Armed robbery, jumping out on people, robbing people in your car and coming right back, bringing it to you on E and late picking you up from work. But you love that, don't you? You love that because you feel like you in control. He got to come back to you because he's driving your car. But guess what? When Slick Willie or Pookie or Ray Ray see that car, remember them plates with that tinted window, guess what? They're not going to wait until nighttime. They're going to wait till any time. Anywhere they see this particular car, they're going to spray it. I'm telling you, that's that mentality, people. I remember in my day and time, nighttime would be the time to shoot and kill. But today time, it's any time. So don't think, because you got your sweet daughter in the car seat, that you're going to get a pass. Because you don't know what your gunslinging boyfriend was doing in your car while he was driving and you was at work, trying to make ends meet. And the only thing he got to bring to the table is some penis. Yeah, I said it. Penis and some weed and a bottle. And you satisfied. Anytime the cable bill due, the light bill due, any little small little due, cell phone due, he running short. Now, I'm telling you another thing, ladies. Do not give your tax money up to your guy to go out there and flip. And that's an old game. Most of the time, when you give up your tax money for him to go out there and cop and buy some weed or drugs, whatever, to resell and all that, it normally don't work out. Or your link card. Your extra money on now you got $1,000 on your link card. Now you're going to go give him your link card to go cash it in, to flip some work. You think that's going to go? That's not going to go well. It's not going to go well. Trust me. Now, I'm telling you what your father should be telling you, and your mama or your uncle or grandfather should be telling you. Now, you ain't got to listen to me. Some of you that's listening to me right now, that's looking at me, have experienced some of the same things that I'm talking about right now. Giving up your link card to your guy to go cash in, and he take the money and go buy some work and mess the work up, or go spend it on another woman. Or when you get your income tax check return, you give him a couple of thousand to get on his feet. And what happened? He's short. Somebody ran out with the package. Come on now. Now you ain't heard from him 2 or 3 days. You wonder what happened. Is he in jail? Tell you, he'll tell you he was in jail, right? But he ain't got no paperwork to produce to prove that he was in jail. But you seen the social media in his inbox lit up. Come on now, woman, you going for that too? Something wrong with you. It ain't nothing wrong with him. You gonna allow that gunslinger to get you put out of your apartment, your subsidized Section 8 apartment. You gonna allow him to get in, so you and your children be outside, sleeping in tents, because there's no shelters no more. That's over with. The day of shelters right now, you're done. There's no shelters right now. No openings in nowhere. All the shelters are booked up. Seriously. So, if you want to ride around with that gunslinging boyfriend of yours that get into it everywhere you go ahead. I guarantee you, it's just a matter of time you getting hurt or one of your little ones getting hurt. And he going to walk away being grazed. I'm telling you. We see it over so much, people. See, you said, well, Martin, I love him. I'm sticking by my man's side. You should stick by your man's side. But what about your babies? Is your man worth you dying, losing your life, and your babies left here with nobody? Them not his babies. Matter of fact, I'm going to go further. You don't want him saying nothing to your children because he's not the father. So imagine if something happened to you. Who's going to take care of your babies? Who's going to do a better job taking care of your babies than you? Because you choose to make a bad decision to date a thug that's going to get you killed and your children too. Yeah, I'm telling you that. Real talk. Now listen to this. I know everyone that's listening to me right now, we all know a story of 2 people sitting in cars. We all know somebody that got shot up. And maybe the guy lived, but the female died. And I'm going to tell you why that is. Because suppose I was a confrontational person. I get into it with everybody. People shooting at me, I'm shooting at them. Now, I know I just did something to the people on the block 3 blocks over. And I know it's a possibility that they probably know I did it. Now they come looking for me. I know what kind of vehicles they drive. So when they drive up on the side of me, I lean back. See, I know to lean back, but the woman don't know to lean back. And that's why the woman always getting executed. People, this is real. Daryl Smitty's daughter got killed like 4 years ago, 3-4 years ago out in Dalton. I witnessed the video with my own eyes. I was standing there with her father, Daryl Smitty. A lot of y'all know Daryl Smitty from Inglewood Political Task Force. We watched that video. A young man, car was parked, walked up, had the gun just like this, shooting. The boy climbed over the female and went out the door and left her in the car, and she took all them bullets while he was shooting at her. Now, do I really believe that the guy that was shooting wanted to shoot the woman? I really don't believe that, but I don't know what was his mindset, but he was shooting at the guy. And guess what? The guy didn't even get shot one time. Daryl Smitty's daughter took all them bullets. She got out the car and she stood up and she fainted on the ground. I seen the whole video. I never forget that video. I seen it with my own eyes. And he was a grown guy, messing with a young lady. And standing around like ain't nothing happened. I'm gonna tell you, ladies, y'all picking the wrong folks to lay down with. I'm just telling you. I'm telling you. You see, you think these guys courageous, but they ain't. Listen, they ain't willing to die for you at all. They might go do something to another guy just to show out and prove their loyalty to you, but they're not willing to die for you at all. You better believe that. Trust me. And if you got a man that's sitting all day at home playing the video games, you better check yourself. I'm telling you. You better check yourself. Real talk. So you can ride around with them tinted windows and you think can't nobody see you in that car. They don't need to see who's in the car. They just know that's the car that came up through the block and robbed and did a drive-by, so we're going to spread up. That's what it is. How many of us seen little children getting shot and killed right here in the city of Chicago because of the parent, one of the parents or the boyfriend did something they had no business doing? And I'm going to tell y'all, some of y'all ladies, you're not so innocent either. Some of you guys out here setting up drug dealers, sleeping with them, setting them up to get robbed. You car cracking people cars and all that, and not giving them the money, doing the PPE loans and doing the fraudulent stuff and not giving these people their money. And you on Facebook with bottles and jewelry and all that, and you think it's sweet? I'm telling you. Listen, we living in a day and age that everybody got a gun, especially all them little young teenagers. They got to ask them where to get it from. Listen, I can tell you one thing about guns. Smith & Wesson is not made here in Inglewood, Roseland, Lawndale, nowhere. It's not made on the south or west side. So where they come from? Listen, these young people got a lot of guns. Did you guys, I did a live today. Did you see that live today where all them gunshot shell cases right there by that van? And I'm hearing that this guy that got shot and killed just came home from prison. I don't think it's been a week, they say. Now, I don't know why they did it. I don't know if it was a mistaken ID. I don't know. I stay away from that. All I do is report that a person got shot on 120th and Parnell, and my condolence goes out to his family and friends. That's all I can tell you. I don't know what happened, when it happened, why it happened. I don't know who did it. And I stand on that. Real talk. But I had to come on here tonight and continue to warn people. I'm not telling you something that you don't know. I'm just reminding you, don't slip. Don't slip up. It's not worth it. Don't be a sitting duck in these high crime areas. Well, I live right here, Martin. If I can't sit in front of my house, I don't need to do what you want to do. And maybe you're not listening, you're going to pay the consequences later. Real talk. So I appreciate you guys for listening to me, but I had to come on here tonight and just speak my piece because I hadn't seen it. I had seen it year after year, year after year, year after year. Nobody believes that it can't happen to them. It just can't happen to them. People, any one of us can get got. I'm just giving you a warning so you will not be a victim of gunshot violence. Now, you know, Chicago crime. Have you ever noticed here in the city of Chicago, like when you have one expressway shooting, then you have another one, then another one. You have a baby shooting, baby gets shot, then another one. It's always in 2s and 3s. Same way with the cars. It's the carjacking, 2s and 3s. It's like a crime, it just trending like a smash and grab the same way. It's so much smashing and grabbing going on now, they don't even really report it much as like they used to do. They don't. They try to keep it quiet. Real talk. Real talk. I appreciate you people. I'm telling you, Somebody said, Tanya White said, I'm too scared to date a man like a man. Some women, they like them a thug. Didn't y'all see them little young people out there last night in that park? It was more females than men out there. Them females, what they want to hold guns, they want to shoot. And I'm gonna tell you, a lot of them stud women out there, they doing shooting too. I'm telling you, they want to be men. They want to be a man. They want to be recognized as a man. They doing a lot of shooting. And the first thing we see on Facebook when a woman gets shot, oh, that's terrible. But we don't know. A lot of times there's something in the backstory of it. We just don't know it. Which it may not be our business anyway. But some of these shootings are not incidental. They are on purpose. They're hits. Retaliation. That's what it is. I know y'all don't like this type of talk, but I got to tell y'all, man, because I'm listen. It hurt me when I go to a crime scene when it could have been avoided. You sitting in the car, two people sitting in the car. I mean, y'all may be hugging, smoking, drinking, whatever. All it takes is somebody to come over the blind side. You can't see, just start shooting. Now, you know they got switches on these guns. They turn these semi-automatic guns to automatic. And some of these guys, most time they shooting like this, with their head turned sideways. I'm telling you, they looking for a body. And I always say, as I speak right now, so help me God, there's somebody out here that got a brand new gun and they willing to try. They only waiting on one negative reaction so they could justify in their mind to shoot you. They waiting on you to cut them off. They waiting on you to mean mug them. They waiting on you to say something smart out your mouth. They waiting on you. And they're going to pull that gun out and they're going to use it. I'm telling you. And you ask most of them killers, but why did you shoot that person? Well, I didn't like the way he looked at me. He said something slick out his mouth. He cut me off and I couldn't get over. Then he he blew his horn at me. Man, it's some of the stupidest reasons. I'm telling you, people, some of the stupidest reasons. You know what? Let me give y'all some comparison. I heard an older man say. It's like this. He gave a comparison. It's like giving a young person the keys to your car and telling them you could drive it, but don't go over 35 miles per hour. He said that's the same way giving a young person a gun and tell them just don't shoot nobody. I'm giving you the gun, but don't shoot nobody. You know that ain't gonna happen. You know it. It's the same analogy. That's what he gave. It's the same thing. You know they're gonna go over 35 because they immature in their mind. And for all you conceal and carry people out here, don't think you safe either. You're not safe. Trust me. I always say whoever get to their weapon fast that day, whoever draw their weapon first and shoot it, most of the time, not all the time, that'd be the winner. But we realized on 69th, right off Ashland, two people shot and killed each other. Security guard shot a person, they shot and killed each other. That can happen as well. It have happened. All right. I just spoke my piece. I didn't smoke my piece, people, so I didn't spoke it. I tell you, Carla Jones said that's how my son was killed, sitting in the car outside of my house when I lived in Dalton. This stuff it ain't just started. That's right. This happening in 205. That's right, Miss Jones. You're right. You're right. She is exactly right. When are we going to learn? When are we going to learn? You got these young men, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. They have this loud weed. They have pills, lean. They drinking, smoking weed. They ain't got no conscience. They got low self-esteem. Got emotions like a woman because a woman raised most of them. They in DCFS care or foster care. They don't know what it is to be loved. They don't have nobody to look up to but street heroes, hustlers and pimps and players and drug dealers. That's all they see. Young people are in trouble. They have no conflict. Not all the young people now. Let me say, not all the young people. I'm not saying every young person's out there smashing and grabbing and shooting and killing. No, there's a portion of young people out here that's doing those things. Not listening to their parents, running away. And you young runaways, let me talk to you too. You little teenagers, and I'm gonna be off here. Now I know you got a nice little shape for you being 15. Look like a grown one, but you're not grown. You're not mature in the mind. Even when you're 18, you're really not grown, but you at the age of you legal. Listen, I'm gonna tell you, young lady, you think the grass is green on out here? Come on out here in these strip clubs, and you'll see how these guys are gonna run through you. And before you know it, you're gonna be old news. They're going on to the next one, using your body as a playground. They're not trying to wife you, they're not trying to cuff you. You're nothing to them. But some money, some make it rain. That's it. They going home back to their wife or their woman or their boyfriend. One of the two or both. You're nothing to them. Don't give your body away to the devil. It's not worth it. You got tattoos, body art all over your body. Now, how long you think you're going to have that beautiful shape? Well, you say, well, Martin, when I get older, I'm going to get me a BBL. Some of them BBLs don't even look right. You can tell the WAP side, you can see it. The rotating cup, you can see it on the side of their leg. You can see it. Now, you just can't go get no BBL and think you're going to sit down and eat Frosted Flakes and corn soup and Twinkies and don't eat and don't work out. You think it don't work like that. You're going to blow up. Your inner thighs going to rub. You're going to blow up. Your arm's going to blow up. Be careful, young lady. Don't give your life away to the devil. Don't do it. Carla, I'm so sorry about that happened to your son back in 2005. I tell you. Somebody said we made our own gun. Back in the day, they made the zip guns. Yep. Yep. Katie Brown said my son got killed by gun fighters, and he was an innocent person. Don't like guns. Yeah. I tell you. All right, people. I just said what I had to say. You know, I appreciate you guys for listening in. This is live, uncut, unedited. Listen, we see it, people. Now we're moving into a new year. We have 70 days less than we're going into a new year. Now the weather has changed. People are more apt to have a gun on them now because of their buck, you know, because of coats and stuff like that. So we have to be careful. We're going into the holiday season. You know, when the holiday season come around, people get hungry, they get thirsty, they start want to rob, and they want to start stealing and scamming and all that. So we have to be careful, people. We're not living in such good times. If you run into a lot of money, a lawsuit, nobody don't need to know that. Please don't post it on Facebook. Please don't brag on how much money you got. Please don't put a picture up with you with $100 bills and like that. Please don't do that. Don't do that because they're watching, people. You don't know who's watching you. Should nobody know what you got in the bank or in your pocket but you? That's nobody else's business. If you got 20,000, if your grandfather or grandmother left you an inheritance, that's your business. That's your money. No one needs to know that. You don't have to explain your finances to anyone. I'm done. Y'all already know what it is. You already know what it is. Live, uncut, unedited. Tell the truth and shame the devil. I love being black. I love being black. I love being black.